Hi guys, how you doing? I am here with the first episode in my Skyrim mod series. Now, this series isn't going to be regular, it's just going to be when I find some decent mods that I think need to be shared with the whole of the Skyrim community. So, without babbling on for too long, let's jump straight into our first mod of this episode. So the first mod is actually quite a lot of mods. I thought, well, seeing as you're going to be watching this mod throughout the whole of the video, technically, I thought, well, I'll put it at the front. So this mod is called Real Vision ENB. Now this changes quite a lot of the files in your Skyrim game folder that enhances the graphics and visual quality of your game. Now this goes with a lot of other mods that are linked on the mod page of Real Vision ENB. And I'll have the Real Vision ENB page linked in the description, and then what you need to do is install them all in that order that is listed down the page, otherwise you won't get the exact visuals that you're seeing right now. These visuals are absolutely fantastic, and combined with some really high-res texture packs, it can make Skyrim look absolutely amazing, even though that the game came out almost nearly 2.5 years ago now. It can look absolutely fantastic with some of these mods on. Onto our next few mods. This is actually 3 mods combined into one. Now, the Skyrim main menu is something that you'll see quite a lot when you first boot up the game, and if you play Skyrim quite a lot and come back to it and then turn it off and then come back to it, you're going to be seeing the Skyrim main menu quite a lot. So, to make the Skyrim main menu look a bit more interesting, we have 3 mods here. The first one is No Bethesda Logo in Menu by IceKK. This removes the Bethesda logo in the bottom left of the corner, and I think it also removes the Bethesda intro. That might only cut off 5 seconds, but that adds up after you play Skyrim quite a lot. It might not, but if not, then all you need to do is go into your Skyrim game folder, go to the data folder, then into the video folder, and just delete the video or rename it or something. And then that won't load the video then. So that is another way of skipping it. The next mod that is combined here is the main menu spinning Skyrim emblem by Bruma. Now, as you can see, this is very simple. It just spins the Skyrim logo, the Imperial logo, round. It's a 3D model, and it spins it round, and that makes it really nice. And now, the last mod here is the main menu theme music replacement by Kevin Sterable. Now what this does is it replaces the original Skyrim music with Plasma Free Music's remix. Now this music is actually the music that I used for my intro here, so it is a really nice change, and it's lore friendly as well. If you're iffy about things being lore friendly, it sounds like it should be in Skyrim. On to our next mod. This is a weapon mod, and it is the Sword of Ancient Tongues by Corvallo. This sword comes in a great sword version and a one-handed version, and as you can see, it's very detailed, very high res. It's got the Skyrim Imperial emblem on the hilt of the sword, and it has the dragon language engraved up the blade. As you can see, it's quite powerful. You can cut down bandits galore with this sword, and it really fits into the game. It feels like it should be there, and it's a badass sword for any Dragonborn. The last mod is a follower mod. This is called Rigmor of Bruma by Rigmor, and this adds a follower to the game that can be found at Angie's camp, just south of Falkreath. First of all, to get Rigmor to follow you, you need to go to Riften, where a courier should find you, or anywhere, as long as a courier finds you, and he will give you a note from a friend. This note then sends you to Riften, the Temple of Mara. Don't go to the keep like I did, I was very silly. Go to the Temple of Mara and find a Khajiit who will give you a very detailed backstory on this follower. I won't spoil it for you, you can go and see it for yourself. Then you'll be sent to Angie's camp, where you will find Rigmor, and you can enlist her as a follower. She has an absolutely amazing sword, and she's a badass in brawls. As you can see, she is pretty badass. She's killing them bandits up, chopping them up. Although I have to help a little bit and chop some of their heads off, as you do. And then I went into a dungeon and tested her out a bit, as the mod description says that she is designed to be taken into dungeons as a sidekick. She's actually is pretty badass in there as well. I can't express how much she is badass. Her sword does something like 73 or 74 damage. She's insane, to be honest. So, and she looks really lore friendly. I know I've said lore friendly quite a lot this episode, but she looks like she should be in Skyrim. All of these mods feel like they should be in Skyrim, but this one, she looks battle ready and battle hardened, and she's got scars, and she just feels like she should be in Skyrim, and I could definitely see her being in the vanilla game. So that's all of the mods that I have this week. If you would like to recommend some mods, please leave a link to them in the comments, or private message me, or you can find me on Twitter and Facebook and Google+. The easiest way to find me and the quickest way to find me is probably on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. So you can recommend stuff there, and